Welcome everyone to the Tomb Olympics Day 3 for Rainbow Six Siege. We're getting right into the map ban phase right now.
Oh,
What are you doing in here?
I thought we were, with certified simps,
No,
not the DJ.
we switched it up.
Okay. Okay, that's all I was with.
Yep.
Talk in English, please. Okay, see ya.
Alright, Riley, I'll send you the link for map bans.
Oh, I'm already on there.
Oh.
I'm one step ahead of you. I found the link from last
I
time.
keep forgetting. Well, we're starting right off. I don't know if that ban or that pick was meant to happen. Did you mean to pick Favela?
No.
I'll go hop in
resetting
and
it.
refresh.
Okay.
Alright, well, starting off with the refresh.
Okay, they're refreshing.
Alright, well, hopefully we good.
Really want to see somebody. I was trying to convince them to protect Bartlett University yesterday. No. Ooh-wee. I mean, I am very invested in this game, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This is my friend group duking it out. I'm the 5th on this team. So it's
Yeah.
always nice to see.
Are they picking? Question mark? Oh, there
Yeah,
we go.
there's
Border
ban
goes away.
border. I'm willing to bet they're probably gonna save house again.
Yeah, most likely.
Especially with H-Degens being. Well, they showed up on house that one game, so. Oh, hello. New casting buddy or just hanging out?
He just comes in.
Well, anyways, Border's gonna be banned out. We don't have any other bans yet, which is interesting. Taking their sweet old time.
There goes
There we
Canal.
Mal gets banned out. For the 2 protects, I know House will definitely be protected by anti-degen. Don't know what Doods A Beast is gonna be saving. Feel like could be a villa, might be a clubhouse. I know they're really strong on coastline as well. They might go for an oddball though.
They picked Bartlett University.
They did save Bartlett University, I convinced them. And that'll be our first match too, won't it?
Yep, and Clubhouse.
They saved Clubhouse? Interesting that they don't... took it off of House. Especially after they were stroking their feathers the other day with how well they played on House. They were, it was an interesting conversation, but yeah, I'm surprised to see that House doesn't get saved. But we see Outback, Tower, and Border all get banned out.
The usual ones.
Yeah, Tower's gonna go out too. Theme Park will definitely be heading out the door as well at some point. Skyscraper and Yacht will also be heading out the door at some point, not right now. Consulate does get banned out though. I know these guys really have a hatred for Theme Park, so I doubt that'll remain.
Yeah.
There goes Skyscraper. Outback this time, so we won't be having a 3rd game on Outback this time around.
If we
And
do
play.
eventually get a 3rd play, because we have not yet.
Yeah. I feel like this will probably be the closest we will get to 3rd play. I feel like this will definitely be the 2 teams that'll go all the way because they have been, they know each other very well. and it'll be surprising to me, or I'll be expecting a hard-fought game. Plane also out the window.
Yeah, skyscraper, obviously.
Yeah. Might honestly come down to bang. It's either not banning out house.
I
because
don't
they-
have water, I can't hydrate.
Oh, they do end up banning out bank. They haven't banned out house yet, which is interesting. Which is leaving coastline, chalet, house, and Oregon, and villa. As what was that map that just got banned? As theme park just got banned out. There goes chalet. Leaving clubhouse, coastline. Sorry, coastline and cafe. Honestly, I think they're gonna try and avoid banning the house.
Villa
Probably
gets
gonna ban
banned out.
cafe out here. Oh no. Coastline cafe.
Our final
and
ban, we are left with Coastline Cafe, House, and Oregon now. And we're going to be getting
There
House
goes
for our
Cafe.
third pick.
honestly, I feel like that definitely went H-Degens' way.
Doods A Beast is
They-
going to be starting on attack in Bartlett.
Yeah, if we see, if we see it go to a third game, it definitely will be leaning towards H-Degens. We know they've been practicing on house, and they showed up with those house strats day one too. So definitely be an interesting game to watch if we get that far, which I certainly hope we do. Violet University match will also be extremely interesting.
Yep.
I am looking forward to it a lot. Well,
Alright, starting up the game.
I'm excited for Violet University. Do you think Doods A Beast actually practiced on it today? Do you think they did a few runs to familiarize themselves with the map?
Honestly, I'm not sure. That is not the right scene on BS.
Yeah. H-Degens definitely did not. I know they do not know that they probably. Yeah, I can't say they're 100% not, but as far as I know, they are not familiar with Violet University. This could be a pretty difficult thing to come into because they're going to be learning the map as they rotate through. Obviously, we do see Violet University in Article 5, so maybe they played a lot of Article 5 and they'll have a bunch of map knowledge from that.
Alright. We're gonna see both teams playing. Doods A Beast is gonna be playing attack the whole time, or starting on attack, and H-Degens on defense.
Could you explain to me how the choosing attack and defense works? Is that just
It's
like
it
1-1-1-1?
picks randomly who gets to pick first on their map,
and then the other person gets
and then
to
it swaps back and forth.
Okay. So H-Degens then opting to go to defense then, am I correct? On Violet University?
Press S.
Aiden, why is your mic bad?
Which honestly
What?
probably works out in their
Your mic's like bad. Yeah, you guys gotta press S. Someone hasn't pressed S.
My
Aiden,
mic's
Palm, you
bad.
know you can start it, right? Yeah, there you go.
Good luck, people.
a little bit of attitude in game chat already, eh?
Yeah.
Starting her out. Honestly, see how this is gonna go out. Yeah, bans. There's definitely gonna be a target ban. I will be very surprised if Doods A Beast does not ban out Monty here. They
Yep.
knew that Monty was extremely strong for H-Degens.
Gridlock is
Oh.
banned. That's definitely a target ban towards
Yeah.
Dudes.
I know him by his old name. I don't know how to pronounce his new name. Avlex? Avlex? Or
I
Boy-
don't know how to pronounce it. There goes Sophia as well.
Be an interesting ban. Both of them saying. Oh my. I'm surprised the Monty ban didn't come out. Yeah, especially if they. Yeah, we'll see. They might have been. Trying to think if he's played Monty the last couple of days. A little bit, but not too much. There's that Jaeger band too. Once again, to kind of put a hole in Ash Cash. They can get him on his back foot a little bit. However, it was very made clear to me. Jaeger is a fallback for sure, but it's definitely not one of his main ops. He has lots of defense ops to choose from, so it's interesting to me that they choose Jaeger. Seems like that's a trick question. Last I checked, Good Luck was a woman. So, Joyce, I honestly can say I do not know this map at all. So I'd be very interested to see what's coming in.
I don't think anybody knows this map at all.
Yeah. Seeing that Blackbeard too would make me wonder why they don't ban out Blackbeard. They must really want to keep those rotates open and not have that Gridlock kind of bottleneck the whole operation.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We do see 2 anti-drone picks.
Which honestly is very key. The one thing that I was saying that we didn't see enough of on the first day was anti-drone. Oz is being an extremely strong pick because there's only 4 drones on the field and you get 3 pests. If you luck out, you have a possibility of getting all 3. You get a possibility of getting 3 drones, which is more than 1 attacker can make an extremely strong asset, right?
They
10
seem to
seconds
have
left.
gotten 1 drone so far.
Yeah, and Mute being a big help with that.
5
If they get
seconds
close
left.
to that Mute jammer, it's a free drone. Ozzy can just tag it and go.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Them not opening any rotates though. Looks like Violet University does have a lot of ways to walk around though. Once again, this will be an interesting thing. I have to imagine with the protection on Violet University, Doods A Beast had to have played the map and memorized the map. Or at least be familiar with it. To kind of push through. Yeah, to kind of, take H-Degens and push them on their back foot. We of course see the Blackbeard coming in again, which came in very useful for these last couple of games. Definitely helped save them quite a few rounds in a row. A few pings coming out from. Can we tell whose team is that? It's actually.
I don't know.
I don't think we can, but we have a lot of pings coming out. Someone's getting marked at some point.
It's possibly... no.
Peeking in, couple shots rated, no ammo, no health
Takes
done,
the-
just that shot.
Takes the mute down to half health.
Trying to get above. So, yeah. Honestly, now just watching that flank in the hopes of waiting for their teammate, making sure their teammate doesn't get pushed out.
Attackers' bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Slowly getting pushed out. Nice kill by the mute there. With that Blackbeard underneath the stairs. He has a face protection, but still got headshotted. Interesting idea. Also, I see my other caster buddy did hop in. So Keegan, you're more than welcome to jump in on.
Oh,
Hello,
Keegan
yeah.
is here.
Yeah, it just came a little bit late. I wasn't expecting there to be 2 other people, so I
Fine.
thought the
You
name
haven't
was
really
again.
missed much.
Oh,
Bit of
Dick
trading.
We're
Alright.
playing
Oh,
Bartlett as well.
Yeah. In fact, I was actually planning to use this map. I don't think either of these players have played a lot on this map, so it'll be interesting to see.
Quite
Because this got
although-
banned. This was a big
Attack
time
from
ago.
Doods A Beast, which does make me think, right? They had to have the
Attackers
flash
recovered the
out.
bomb diffuser.
No way that they don't. Obviously, Ash only having 30 seconds left in the round is going to have to make some magic happen between Mute. Mute walks straight into Mute, and Mute gets to pick up kill.
Wait.
There, go for it.
Oh man, I don't know. Whose team is this? Oh, H-Degens. Okay.
Yeah, H-Degens versus Doods A Beast.
Yes. Okay.
So, like I was saying, it was like I mentioned previously, it's a perfect rivals match because this is my squad, right? This is the 5 stack that I play with. And
Yeah.
I'm the fifth person
Oh
here.
man.
This is going to be an extremely
This
interesting
is
round
gonna
to
be
watch.
interesting. Yeah, especially because you'll know what they do and everything, so you're gonna be very good at casting this.
Yeah. Although we are seeing Cliptic bring the Monty, which is a first for me. He is an ex-console player, so he does have experience in the game. So even though don't let that low level distract you, he does have experience in this game. Actually, I believe.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
I
by
actually I
attackers.
believe everybody but Vazkick. I don't know how to pronounce it. I won't be saying too much. But everybody minus Mute actually came from console on this for that.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yeah. Even I came from console, so
Yeah, it's quite a popular thing. I mean, you know,
yeah,
these
yeah,
are obviously a little more expensive to play, but it's nice to have a full squad on TV.
exactly.
But we are seeing Mozzie. I believe there's Mozzie wait the Nitro Cell.
10
on
seconds
that
remaining.
rotate. Once again, a kind of interesting choice to me because Mute has
5
that option
seconds
of the
to insertion.
secondary stat shotgun, which is so powerful, especially for opening rotates and holding
Attackers are
angles.
heading out to defuse a bomb.
Easily, I believe it might be a go as far as to say if it's even the best shotgun in the game.
Oh man. That Monty and Capitao combos are really useful if they use Monty together with Capitao. He's able to kind of provide cover for Capitao to use his crossbow. So
Yeah,
we'll see if they
that-
do that.
that is a super popular strategy. The funny thing is, I am pretty sure, and when I say pretty sure, I'm 97% sure that both sides will be employing that strategy. I know I was gonna call with the other guys earlier, and they were talking about their Monty and Capital duo that they plan on running through, especially on House again.
Hey, the house is really small for like tight corners and everything, so Monty's really useful in house.
Yeah. First though, they're gonna be pushing up on the other side of the top floor. I'm not familiar with this map, so I don't know any of the fallout, but
Oh yeah, I don't know the Call of Duty. I used to like play this back when, but
Should've heard
I
the
was not doing that.
active things coming out. Gotta be super cautious if Mute isn't looking the right way. Might lose that fight, but ends up picking it up. Monty left on his own in a 1v2. Obviously stuck in an extremely tough spot. With Mute half health, it's going to give him a little bit of an advantage. Up extremely close, but does back up in time for Oz to get the restrike. Looking great. Interesting to see. I'm curious to see if Doods A Beast will be bringing any other strategies. So far, they've employed 2 strategies, and neither strategies have worked out very well. Going back to the Twitch, which makes me wonder if we're going to see that Blackbeard or Ash again.
As far as I know from my games with them, I did not see any strategies, but I mean, our strategies was to hide in the room a lot of the time, so there was not much we saw.
Yeah.
And this is only the second game, so
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Yeah.
defused by attackers.
I would love this to go to a 3-game series as well. I think that'd make it extremely interesting. But now they're defending on the bottom floor, which, just looking at it, looks like a very uncomfortable spot because you have those I believe, 2 windows open to just jump in from the outside, much like bottom floor coach.
yeah, it's
Meaning that-
hard. Oh yeah, no. Continue.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's hard to defend because there's so many openings to like get in for attackers
10
to get in
seconds to
from.
go.
There's like so many soft walls, and there was one window
5
by
seconds
the
to
bomb, like
insertion.
right next to the bomb. There's the doorway leading right to the front door, and then
Attackers'
you got
objective
the
is to locate a bomb
doorways
and defuse it.
upstairs and the catwalk as well.
Yeah. Which makes it really curious. On a map with so many entries, why bring a hard breach? Especially a hard breacher like Maverick. Maybe they
Yeah.
want that stealth option, but unless I'm unaware of something, there is no hard breach walls from the outside in advantage.
No, this map really, it's the soft walls are really in awkward positions as well. Like the one
Bomb located
soft
by
wall that could
attackers.
used to get into a site is right next to a doorway that the defenders should be defending pretty heavily. So
Obviously going to be anchoring into site. Might be able to spot out the... Yeah, there we go. Gonna be able to spot out that Mozzie. Mozzie having to give away his location to not lose out to Rich Drone. Mute might be trying to run out here. Get up to the next floor. I want to see what Mute's doing. Just gonna be sitting on that top spot. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna be placed outside that window to prevent him going out. We see Maverick coming in from the other side. Mute's already watching that angle though. Did just hop on cams. We might see some unfortunate timing here. Obviously, cam spots are going to be something that's massive, because I don't think I know where any of the cams are on this map.
I don't even know either. This map, it's been out of rotation for like, I don't know, 3 years now, I'm going to guess. Maybe
I
2.
I agree. It has not been in rotation for as long as I've been playing, and I picked up the game in Parabellum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, been at least 2 years for sure. I'm pretty sure you're probably right. I don't think it's been out since season 1.
No,
That.
it came out season 1 because this is the, not season 1. What am I saying? Like, it's one of the original maps.
Yeah.
And I played it, 5 years ago, back on console, and it was really rare and nobody really liked it, so
Yeah.
it got kicked out pretty quickly.
Honestly, this is one of those maps where I'd like to see a rework. Because it's really unfortunate, it's really unfortunate. I have very strong views on the current reworks, and they're just cookie cutter is the unfortunate thing of them.
Yeah.
We do see Mute go down on top floor to the Maverick. Which pushing in. Oh, and Twitch getting that nice kill onto that mod. There we see the first attacking round go the way of Doods A Beast. Much stronger than what we were expecting. And obviously without that Jaeger in rotation, unless they bring a Wamai, those frag grenades on Maverick are going to be extremely strong. This time bringing in the Jackal. With no Kavira to counter it. And does Mute counter Jackals now? I know he did for a small period, but I can't remember if they kept it in the game or just left it only on TTS.
I'm pretty sure they still do. I don't really play either of them, so I'm not really
Attackers need to
100%
locate
sure.
and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Activating jammer. Pest is ready. Pest deployed.
Obviously, they're back on top floor. I can't see what this is.
Pest in position.
Oh, no problem.
See them back on top floor, which is where we've seen their success. They are bringing a Jackal, obviously, this time around. We're bringing a diverse set of characters. I think the only
10 seconds to go.
Which honestly hasn't seen that much.
5 seconds left.
Might be a comfort pick for those guns. Both obviously the F2
Attackers'
and the
objective is to
417
locate a
are
bomb and
very
defuse it.
strong guns, especially with that 3.0 DMR sight on it.
Yeah. Yeah, both these, well, like, what is it? Jackal's gun is really overpowered. Not overpowered necessarily, but really strong. They took away his ACOG, so I honestly like the 1.5 sights better, so I think it's even better than the ACOG, but I don't know. A lot of people kind of stopped playing with it.
Definitely does add a whole different level of like,
Saw it.
the sights, the 1.5 sights are, especially if you get it on Jackal and PDW, you know it's going to be close combat.
Just 2 times? Yeah, that is insane.
Camera ready to activate.
Yeah, but seeing them bring this obviously super handy. We do see one drone out of commission so far, so I'm wondering if these guys are more hesitant on the drone, knowing that they don't want to lose their drone.
A bomb has been located.
Which honestly having a fantastic spot in the site. So doesn't shoot out. That Switch on the stairs. There goes the probably gonna pick up that kill. Nope.
The attacker's
Twitch
bomb
should be
diffuser has been dropped.
50% of her health.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
and then does
Mhm.
get clipped to an angle on the stairs. That out, and then Jackal out to the on. Honestly, another good round coming up from H-Degens here. They're just teaming extremely strong on the defense today. There seems to be almost like no answer for the mute Mozzie combos. I'm not seeing any Thatchers come out or IQs or anything, which is quite interesting to me. Because if they could clear out those mutes and Mozzies, then they'll be able to obviously push out more and more, right? Like they'll be able to push in and drone in and kind of get some more info. Because I feel like what's happening here is we're seeing a lot of people going blind. Bringing the armor this time around too. Maybe we might see a rush.
Attackers
from
need to
Armoru.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Can be extremely viable because people sneak in a window on top floor when no one's looking, and if their backs are turned, you're gonna get 2 free kills, especially with that G8 and angled whip.
Pest deployed. Jammer ready.
Back. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it's the same thing for defending. I mean, completely anti-drone. These just really like to drone, I found, so.
10
This is
seconds
kind of a
left
big
before
counter for them.
insertion.
Yeah, definitely gonna be
5
much
seconds
nicer.
left.
Although it seems like, oh no, that Amu's on the
Attackers
bottom.
have discovered the
Armor.
location of a bomb. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Looks like they lost another drone there though. Did end up losing 1 drone.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
I wanna, if we can switch over, I wanna watch that Amu. Goes. We might get a rush from Amu. Yeah.
Hostiles located.
Yep, there's the armor. Sure, go right up on the roof. Interesting choice. That G8 also makes me curious as to why we won't be seeing any attacks on the bottom floor with Armoru and all these patches on site. Definitely popping up through bottom. Smoke will be. Oh, Blaz will be smoking. Being mute, taking 50% of mute off, health off.
Looks like the smoke is kind of an unfortunate place for Glass. there.
Getting that pickup with the G8, very
Oh,
good
trade.
kill. This Glaz obviously only having to hit this mute once. No, it'll probably end up being 2 more shots in order to get that refrag. Meaning the round. Quite interesting. If Intel's given out, that's an easy C4 kill. But if they're not paying attention, that Glaz can definitely 100% get it. Last two, that's C4 being ripped out on the hand. That's back up. No more smoke on the Glaz.
Just holding up time. If I were mute,
Yeah.
if he's just kind of. Oh, it looks like he's flanking.
Oh,
And he gets him.
what a nice angle.
That was yeah. And there's some good rounders in it. This is the first time I've seen a good round. Maybe
Yeah.
we did for last times, but this is the first time I've seen it in the game yet. So.
Honestly, H-Degens coming out with that extremely strong defense, which makes me insanely scared because they start on defense every round, and nothing kills momentum than winning 4 rounds off the bat.
Yeah,
Right?
and
Going
it's-
up like right now 4-1. I imagine Doods A Beast cannot be feeling good after being down 3 rounds on the first
No.
game on their pick.
Yeah, and it kills motivation as well. Kills everything, and not to mention winning brings up the team spirit as well. So overall, it's more endurance.
I'm
and
Locate
pretty
and
sure
defuse
with-
as many
with
bombs
a-
as they can.
With a strong showing like this, they have to be banning either Mute or Mozzie next game, right?
Oh,
Like, something
100%.
like this, just with all that drone denial, and they're not doing anything about it. If
No.
they're not going to bring an IQ or anything else on the board, then they have to ban out one of those ops if they want to win any of these attacks.
Who did they ban?
They ended up banning on attack. It was Gridlock from H-Degens, and then Sophia for Doods A Beast.
Yeah.
And
So-
then on defense, it was
10
Jaeger
seconds to
and
insertion.
help me. Who was the other one? Jaeger and
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Attackers
Jaeger
discovered
and
the
Saeed.
location of a bomb.
So they're clearly targeting each other's
Attackers
main.
are moving to defuse
Yeah.
the bomb.
Gridlock obviously being a target ban, right? I mean, we know Bablix really enjoys that
Yeah.
Gridlock and can work wonders with her. I've seen that man ace with Gridlock.
Yeah, and with these guys knowing each other so well, it's really easy to counter each other's picks and what they're really good at,
Yeah.
especially playing with each other for so long.
Yo, Chonka's fifth law, enemy teams must.
I can't really read that. It's a little bit low quality, but
Yeah. I think. Is he calling for a T? Yo, Chonka's
law.
fifth law, enemy teams must T right now in custom.
Reloading.
Asking for a timeout? I'm not understanding what's happening.
fifth law. I don't know what he's talking about. Fifth law either. Is that one of the rules?
No, it makes me wonder if they're just gonna try and get inside each other's heads, right? Especially from being on the same team, getting inside of each other's heads will be an extremely important factor. We already change up to a Ying broth though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's no Jaeger, so Ying's gonna be really strong in this. Nothing really to counter
I really
her.
like to see what the Ying is doing. I've seen Ying, obviously,
New drone, clean
blinding
shot.
that obviously recruiting back. I think that was just to instill a little bit of, the fear of God. He's actually gonna push there. Just a little too low against that, and he probably has seen the rope. Ying's head misses the shots though. Ying getting a nice clean headshot. Obviously just being queued up. Now having that pepper in there should help Ying out. See if he can clutch this out for Doods A Beast. Knowing that they're gonna come from there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mavi
stuck in
charged
the
it
wrong
on.
hallway at the wrong time.
This is their Doods A Beast second win of this game.
Honestly, 4-2 is not a bad scoreline to be going
No.
into second. Much better than a 5-1.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, but I know that the attack without a Monty ban, the attack on H-Degens is going to be phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
I'm expecting this Monty to come in every round. They're actually already expecting it with Capcan pick. Capcan and a Caviera.
They're prepared. But looks like an Ash and a Mozzie don't pair very well. So yeah, no, they're not going Mozzie. Or Mozzie. What am I saying? Monty.
That Jackal could clutch out on a Caviera pick if they're not
Attackers need to
careful.
locate and defuse bombs.
Obviously, right? If she's out silent step, then
She's caught. There's not much you can do in an offensive
located
situation.
by
Like the
attackers.
guns aren't
opting
great
not
to.
for the shotgun either, instead for the M12. An interesting choice because Caviera shotgun is once again it's a really strong shotgun for opening up rotate, opening up the floor above, just allowing that roam, and all you have to do is stick to short angles for a little bit.
Yeah. Especially with this.
10 seconds
I mean,
left.
this map is kind of bigger. It's not the best for Caviera, but
5 seconds to go.
even then, there's a lot of corners she can hide behind, such as that bookcase I'm
Attackers'
seeing right
objective
in
is to
bomb side B.
defuse a bomb.
She can
I'm honestly
detail it.
interested because we haven't seen any either spawn peaks from either team yet, which is quite interesting to me because this obviously hasn't been reworked, and since it came out, it's still unreworked. So I imagine there's got to be a whole lot of spawn peaks on this map.
There is a ton. As you see, the window ash breaks. A lot of people liked to run out of it, so they definitely could use that. But it might be unfamiliarity with the map. They don't really know what angles to look for.
Yeah. An interesting story because it's like once again, it's like if Doods A Beast, if this is their protection map, I thought they would have practiced spawn peaks, getting those cheeky kills, because we all know in Siege, but in one cheeky kill is all that mattered.
Oh,
Getting
getting
that
a wall
headshot
bang.
on the wall, having that lock on Caviera, obviously forcing a teammate into a 1v2. just missing that Ash rotate around.
Oh,
Getting
wasn't.
back to track. Finish off. That's 5
Yeah.
for Hentai defense.
Just wasn't prepared to get attacked from the side there.
Yeah.
I thought they would have probably barricaded the walls to cut off angles like that.
Yeah.
Doors, not walls.
Well, this makes me scared for the next. This makes me scared for the next round. If Hentai Degens feel extremely confident on Clubhouse as to protect it because that's their map of choice, it makes me question what Doods A Beast will have in store.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they pull something out here.
Yeah, this might be the drop for Doods A Beast, or maybe they'll just clutch it. They're not too far behind. They're 3 rounds behind. It's a decent amount, but
I do want that round 3
impossible.
or that game 3. I've been
Attackers need
waiting
to
all
locate
week
and
for it.
defuse
We've yet
bombs.
to even go to round 3.
yeah.
It's been 2-0s the entire time. We are seeing Melusi come out this time. Against Ash, though, I just fear that if Ash gets picked, that Melusi will be incredibly strong to try and fight against. Because
Yeah.
he just won't have any easy way to dispense of it. Because Jackal obviously bringing no breach charges, no frags, or nothing that he can take it out from a distance.
Bomb located by
Yeah.
attackers.
Ash is basically the only one who
10
can
seconds
deal with
left.
it, and even then she has to sacrifice a breach charge for it. And they're quite valuable.
5
in
seconds to insertion.
maps like this with the areas you're able to open up.
Attacker's
on this
objective is to
site right
defuse
here.
the bomb.
Because
Yeah.
it looks like that whole site from that hallway gets you quite a good, or I guess it leads right into a bookshelf. But if you're able to destroy the soft wall right by the stairs, you've got this massive advantage because for Jackal's 2-time sight is better than what Melusi and Newt has for their sights. So long range fights could be a lot better for them in there.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, hearing that rappel up, things coming out from the defense here. One thing that I would also like to mention is, honestly, I've been losing so many drones. We see a 3rd drone coming out. If this one gets destroyed, then they're down to 1 drone left, which could cost them a round or something like this. Obviously, trying to shoot out those feet.
Melusi doesn't even turn around for the breaking.
Yeah.
She does not hear it.
Might probably. I guarantee you that they do hear it, but obviously Jackal tracks are gonna wait until they hear them vault into that window.
That's possible. Yeah, it might be too worried about whoever's coming through the door over there, as they probably heard the Ash charge go off. And yes, it looks like Mute's jammer still affects Jackal's vision, so...
Ash does drop in.
Oh, nope.
Pick on Ash here. Oh, goes down instead, only dealing 70 or 25% health.
Bomb
Ash.
located by attackers.
Oh, there goes Mute with a nice kill onto Ash. Left in a 1v1. Mute in a pretty good spot. With callouts from his teammate, he should know where he is.
Oh, looks like he was just aiming a little bit too off of his head if he kept his sight on.
Questioning,
where he
obviously
was
we have
before.
those yellow outlines to kind of help us see, but I thought that Mute's head was clear as day. I'm surprised
Yeah.
that kill didn't come out sooner.
Maybe he just didn't see it. It's not like... Oh, but he still gets the kill in the end. Okay.
Getting that last one off of Jackal, yeah. Honestly, that's the 6-2, right?
Yeah, 6-2, but I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure we have one more
6-2.
round. If they win this, then that's it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see Doods A Beast definitely show up in this next map. Bartlett University obviously not being the right pick for them. It did throw a team for the loop, but I just feel like it didn't have its intended effect. It had the wrong team, threw the wrong team for the loop. Right, we do see a Melusi and a Tachanka. This could be a valid strat, because in 2v2 you have somebody anchor down. Ooh, a Tachanka and a Clash.
This will be... It looks like maybe Clash will try and bait them over or push them back to a Tachanka. Maybe that's what they're planning. We'll see.
Definitely, it's extremely possible, especially with
Defenders,
Clash.
protect your
Strong
bombs from being
operators
defused by attackers.
If they only need 1 pick, then that Clash can just sit pretty with their shield up the entire game.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
This Chonka setup. He's gonna have a window on his back.
Bomb located by attackers.
Setting right now. We do have the nice advantage of there's no frag grenade. Chonka does get lucky with no frag grenades, because with frag grenades, you can easily be fragged out from that window just to his right,
Yeah.
left, or right.
Jackal will be a pretty
10
hard
seconds
counter
left
for
before insertion.
what's his name? Tachanka though.
5 seconds
for the
left.
team.
Obviously, still having to shoot out those feet though. The flash
Attackers are
should probably
moving to defuse a
hopefully
bomb.
stand in front of them. I feel like this might be just a throw shit at the wall and see what sticks here.
That's possible. Oh, she's.
We standing
I-
on top of Tachanka.
Yeah, that might get her shot, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like she's gonna spawn peek, or at least try. Oh no, she's not. She's gonna smash it.
CCE ready.
That
She's
is
hearing a break in from the bottom. Oh,
trying to shoot people. I don't. Oh, that Jackal.
that was smart. He just missed it. But now that kind of leaves him where I don't think he'll really want to get back on his turret now that they know where his turret is. It's not as useful.
And then splitting off from the clash. Oh no, having that nice angle with the clash. That way the clash gets pushed. Tachanka can help out. Tachanka going for the rotate in.
Attackers
Oh.
trying to
Extremely
defuse.
aggressive.
And he
Catches
gets
the
them.
Ash off guard. They have diffuser there as well, I imagine. Tachanka did in
Probably
fact
didn't.
do that.
Yeah, probably didn't expect Tachanka to be so far away from his turret so quickly.
What's interesting for me is that they have the clash. They know the clash is there.
Just you and me.
Oh,
And so to have clash.
and they
on
win.
diffuser. Hey, that strategy.
That was
worked.
really good. Yeah.
Tachanka coming in for cleanup, which is really nice to see after, you know, a couple of failed rounds from Doods A Beast. Nice to see
Yeah.
them pick up a really convincing round. I mean, they had that in the bag from, like, they seemed like they never lost control of that round.
Yeah, so they're definitely probably gonna pick another clash after this. I don't think we'll see them pick anything else, but they yeah, there it is.
The
Same thing.
clash to Tachanka strat worked.
So I'm not sure if H-Degens are going to. No, they're gonna go to the same
Not
strategy. I
gonna
thought they were
change
gonna go probably grenades, but
Obviously, they're gonna try and attribute that to just the
Defenders,
Ash
protect your
so
bombs from
quick
being
and not
defused
expect
by
probably.
attackers.
But I gotta wonder how you don't hear the god of heat fall from the balcony, but
yeah, they're also in
Bomb
the
located by attackers.
not great sight line to defend with this like small group. So
is this? No, this is the bottom floor this time, right? Yeah, it is. So this is the site directly underneath the one we just saw them defend. Same strat might work out for them again, which is interesting, because this would be the one time where I'd say maybe set it up in that corner.
yeah,
10 seconds left.
Obviously, the sight lines are different, but in having impacts on the clash, having that
5
wall
seconds
open,
left.
still being a little bit more leverage. That clash, we just
Attackers are
rotate around
heading out
90
to
degrees.
defuse a
It
bomb.
kind of feel like, oh no, clash. Kind of felt like that clash could have been shot through that window. Clash checking. Ooh, that's a dangerous spot. Somebody could be just spraying down the window and get the clash's head right through there.
yeah.
Ash already in the
But-
building. You have to be extremely careful because Clash is still. There we go. Clash is off now. They go straight to top floor. Interesting choice for sure, but could potentially work. Tachanka, having been killed from this angle before, probably doesn't want to.
They cleared the blast.
That attack the type above, honestly, probably one of the best ways to go about this. Tachanka seeing somebody not hitting any shots and taking 95% damage.
I'm out.
Get that hard read on where that Tachanka is.
It's gonna be hard. If the Tachanka does go down, Clash doesn't really stand a chance. I mean, she definitely could pull it off, but it's a lot harder to do without the like another person
Yeah.
shooting the
That-
people distracted by Clash. So,
Yeah, that full auto obviously would come in clutch, but it will be extremely difficult. Also, I don't think Jack will stand that far away. But might be able to get an angle on Clash here. Taronka just has to stay alive. We see
Oh, both of them are low now, and Tachanka is down. It's just this clashing. Yep, she's down.
Yeah.
All right, that's the first game going to H-Degens.
first game down. Honestly, stellar performance, especially from that Jackal. Jackal really showing up today. Ash getting a lot of clutch kills.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
could see from that they both did really good on the teams. Both were quite fair. It wasn't really one person doing a whole much better than each other. Like they're both getting their kills on each team.
Does seem like it honestly, and Doods A Beast honestly had a lot in the bag. Had a lot there, just let it barely slip through their fingertips. Just missed just missed a key peek or looked the wrong way at the wrong time. If they could get just a little bit more intel, I feel like they will definitely be winning a whole lot more. Oh, hold on, I will be right back. I realize talk. I will finish that thought when I'm back.
All right. It looks like they're getting a little bit salty in the chat. I'm not sure. It's probably to break, so we're probably not seeing this. But that is, they don't seem very happy that they lost. It might just be some playful banter, because they are friends. But who knows? It's funny to see. It is kind of funny to watch the chat after everything with my last game. It's funny not being the one saying it. Aiden, we're not live at the moment, are we? You're muted. So they can't hear us right now, can they? Okay, I figured. So I was just talking to myself. That's good, because I was making no sense. Oh shoot. Okay, well I knew we were live. I just didn't know if they could hear us or not.
They should be able to. I imagine if they have ears, they could probably hear.
Alright.
Anyways, like I was saying though, we just see a small amount of lack of intel on the one team. If they just, especially, I mean, Bartlett University is obviously a forgivable one because they don't know camp spots too well. So hopefully going into Clubhouse, they'll know camp spots a whole lot better, be able to drone out a whole lot better. Yeah, be able to drone out a whole lot better, hopefully giving them that nice little edge.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and again, after all, if like they are quite slow teams. Like they rather intel over pure luck or strategy, or not strategy, pure rushing or anything.
Yeah.
They are all about intel, these two teams, because I know that some teams can. I mean, I know my team. We don't use cams at all. It's rare if we do.
Yo, hey, can you guys hear me?
Unfortunately,
What
we
do you
can't.
want, sweat?
The worst part of my
Wait, why are you getting mad? I'm not sweating.
Yes, you are. Both
Oh,
of
you
you are.
actually-
I know
What do you
because
mean?
Cliptic, because when you guys were talking to Cliptic earlier, it's like
They still hear us, and
fucking English. Holy shit.
What?
Earlier Cliptic said that you guys are going full tilt, like full on fucking tilt, just so we don't play semifinals.
Dude, we're not even trying, okay?
That is complete bullshit.
Okay, I mean, we're trying a little bit, but we're not, like,
Venting
try-harding,
some
okay?
tension.
That
Guys
is
are just,
completely
like,
bullshit.
It's funny for
losing
you,
to
but I
us.
have to deal with this in an hour when the game's
Yeah.
over.
You're
This is the
gonna
one
be-
bringing Clash, dude.
These are your
Oh.
teammates.
Like, really gonna bring Clash and then say we're try-harding.
Oh man.
We didn't bring a single
Oh, man.
shield, so you're welcome.
I can agree. I really don't like shields. I find them quite annoying to deal with, but
Yeah. Shield's obviously being extremely strong. Clash
they're
being
really strong.
Yo, what's up,
Debatably, I-
Aiden Tom? Can you hear us?
What were you saying there about Clash?
Clash being obviously debatably a lot less useful now because there's a lot more ways to kind of take her out and pinch
Counter.
her. Obviously, if you're a solo queue though,
It's
then we're
annoying.
gonna have problems, right?
Yeah, and that's my strategy for these. So Clash is why I always ban her, because I can't deal with Clash. So
Yeah.
oh, Looks like they might start in a moment.
Might be starting in a few moments here. I apologize. You might hear my dogs barking
No,
in
we
the
aren't.
background.
Cliptic's still not.
Stream.
His dad
Okay.
came down partway through and was talking about stuff. So. No
yeah.
shit, you're ready, Ash. Holy fuck.
Sensing a little bit of salt coming from both sides here.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it.
I mean,
It'll be
hey,
hard.
I'm down for another casters match. That was really fun last time we had a casters match.
There's a casters match? I missed
Yeah, we
that
played
one.
a casters match. It was so much fun. It was me and Aiden. Me and Aiden clapped some cheeks, yo. It was 6-4. We would have won, but they were ready for the next game, so we stopped.
Oh, I see. 6-4. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. High chance of winning. You just needed to win one more.
Yeah.
From experience, I know that these matches can get quite stressful, especially if you're losing. It's just pure agony, essentially. Like, you're not happy that whole time, which very heavily affects your gameplay. And as we see, I don't think Doods A Beast are in a great mindset. They seem quite salty.
Hopefully they'll be able to turn that around. I mean, first round will always determine. They're starting on attack, I believe, on Clubhouse. Both sides knowing each other extremely well. Pardon?
The whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 in a row. So obviously them starting on attack. I'm gonna have to imagine knowing these guys and knowing the strats that they employ will definitely help. Clubhouse is one of our favorite 5-stack matches because we have strats down to a wire on that map. So I'm gonna imagine we're gonna see that to an extent on 2v2s. We're gonna see castle and mute strats. We're gonna see bandit castle strats. Hopefully we're gonna see some more Mozzie and mute. That combo working out extremely well for H-Degens. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
also
looks... Oh, no, continue.
I did also want to mention, by the way, if I'm talking too much, feel free to cut me off and continue and just talk, man.
Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. I don't have a lot to say.
It's not me.
Okay.
Call and talk to them. See what's taking so long with this next match as we try to
Anyone
get
else
this match
still
running.
play BitLife?
Yeah, probably. There we go. We're back.
Aiden, can you
I'll let
please
you
move your
Yeah,
mic
it's
away from
loading
your
at the
mouth?
moment. Seems.
No.
Just a little bit away, please.
Definitely be an interesting game. I mean, let me pull up the. Do you have the latest version of the bracket in the Rainbow chat there?
I don't think so, but let me see. Excuse me. No, it's been moving quite a lot. It does not look. Oh, maybe it's an R6 General. No, it is not here at the moment.
Yeah. I don't see the newest version, but I'll be very interested to see what the next game will be. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, puppy. Come here. Yeah. I mean, we'll have visuals up here in a second, so we can, broadcast what's going. Might be missing some of the in-game salt thrown at each other, but hey, it's all fun and games at the end of the day.
Oh,
Cliptic just left for I don't know why he never said anything. I think he has to go. I'm not sure though. Hello Keegan. Hello Nathan.
Oh,
hello.
there we go. You have that upgraded one, so the winner of this bracket will go on to fight Certified Simps for what I believe would be the semifinals. And yeah, we obviously still have, but just speaking strictly upper bracket, we will see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll go right up into So whoever wins this will be facing off against Certified Simps. Certified Simps having a fantastic run.
Yeah.
Watching their gameplay was very, was beautiful. Yeah, I believe they had.
Fun.
I think, Aiden. I think it was 14-3 the total rounds. It was pretty much a clean sweep over Pez Clan.
Yeah, we actually have one in here right now. It's
Oh.
Nathan in here, and Nathan, he's probably their star player. I think he's probably the best out of everyone here, honestly.
Yeah, I'd believe it. Certified Sims obviously doing extremely well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of interested. does what either team that pulls out on top here, I think will end up being an extremely good fight for certified Sims. Especially because, like, let's say, you know, let's say Hentai Degens win this out. They have an extremely good, like, they are very good with strategy, and they overwhelm the opponents with, you know, with mute Mozzies, with their, you know, their Monty Jackals, their Monty Ash, their, you know, their play styles to overwhelm them by kind of picking one off at a time and forcing them in odd situations. So it'd be really nice to see that strategy, as well as Doods A Beast. Obviously,
Not
it's not working for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
anyway,
maybe.
I was saying
No,
Doods
still not. Oh, there we go. Yes, it's working.
extremely strong player when he can frag out, and Cliptic as well, being newer, but being also extremely strong, especially on that Twitch. Being able to push out. So that, whatever team comes out on top here, oh, and we're getting ready for that. I missed that.
Yep.
Whatever comes out on top here, definitely would be. I'm ready for.
Oh, I am. Oh, yes, this is Doods A Beast banning. I'm expecting a Clash ban here.
Yeah.
They might not, just because. Actually, that seemed like a Clash ban right there. Actually, it was very quick. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no hard breach denial and no hard breach? No, like no denial and then no denial of the denial, right? Am I tripping? Is there someone else? A mute. I guess there is still a mute. Which is
That's
interesting.
true. Yeah, but I mean.
I don't see. They're bringing a hard breach and they're bringing a gridlock. Seeing obviously, can we pull out the tab real quick? Okay, so then
Thermite?
Hentai Degens banning out Thatcher then. An interesting choice that Doods A Beast would ban out Twitch. Right? Because they have a Twitch main on their team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I didn't even catch that. You're right.
Resorting to Thermite. Yeah, it'd be definitely interesting. It looks like they're going to be in CCTV and cache. And once when our cameraman would like to move the camera over, please. Thank you. You're my favorite. We will see them in CCTV and cache. Obviously, with that mute jammer, Thermite's going to be quite the helpless pick. Unless they manage to shoot out those thermites from,
10 seconds to insertion.
those mutes from
Attackers have
underneath.
located a bomb.
So without bringing an IQ.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Oh my, to counter any
Attackers
grenades.
are moving
Won't
to
see any
defuse the
grenade
bomb.
play, but those mice will come in contact with the gridlock.
Jammer deployed.
Gridlock spawning far away from her teammate. Interesting choice. We might see a two-ended pinch here. Because with Gridlock all the way over here, and oh no, Thermite then rotates around to find. Gonna open up garage. Still 3 drones obviously on the defense side. Not seeing too many drones coming out here, which can be extremely dangerous. You could have lost. You could always lose a Thermite to a roam.
Throwing magnet. Magnet activated.
Wow, you feeling extremely bold, just waltzing out there on catwalk for everybody to hear.
Yeah, he doesn't even slow walk. He's just running up there.
Yeah, and I mean that's like, you know, that metal is extremely distinguishable. You know, you hear that and you're like catwalk every time.
And you can hear it from even outside the objective room, and he doesn't know if they're out there or not. They could have been going through garage at that moment and wouldn't immediately know.
Yeah. Opening a wall, then opting to take the ladder, an interesting choice, of course. Might be able to rotate through. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with Gridlock. Gridlock's probably gonna come in through kitchen and then up. I don't know what those stairs are called from that side. What's the call out for them? Whatever. Kitchen stairs. Let's call them that. Probably gonna be coming up kitchen stairs into master bedroom and rotate through. Wamai's coming in to drop those flashes out to save the Wamai. Wamai having a nasty angle with that shield. With no frag grenades to push that out, that shield is pretty safe and sound. If you ask me. Getting that frag straight onto. Oh, I can't tell if that's a good round or a good night. That's a good round. Getting that frag straight onto poison. I don't want to keep on calling him poison. Bavlik. Bavlik? I'll have to ask him after this game. Let's just call him Aiden from on out. Here we see the castle strat coming in. Oh, and there's the IQ. Nice to see them bringing in that IQ to try and get out those mutes, but obviously there's no mutes this time around. They don't know that. We're going to gym and bedroom. Without mute though, that bedroom wall or gym wall definitely can be opened up. Just on the
Defenders, protect your bombs
elbow
from being
right there.
defused by attackers.
Looks like castle is interesting. I mean, I don't think. Oh no, IQ's got the breach charges, so that'll be useful. But...
Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. This is an extremely popular castle strat that we'll do. Watch, he'll open footholes across the entirety of bottom gym, and then castle off both the window and the doorway.
Protecting
Kind of
completely.
force the attackers to push through either master or construction.
Bomb
And then
located by
obviously, then you
attackers.
have both anchors
10
in
seconds
A.
to go.
It's easy to watch construction and master if you both sit
5
in A.
seconds to insertion.
The master hallway,
Oh.
I should say.
I guess he locked himself out.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Might
Maybe
team
they're
put
not
it
doing
out,
that. Maybe he's gonna crawl under. Maybe he's gonna crawl under.
and not making
Or-
use of them. And interesting, usually those go out on the side. Has to be careful here though. Can lead to an early
Yeah.
pick.
Oh, and we do have somebody
Well,
looking at the window.
just
But...
just missing that.
Oh, thermite again, not masking his. Well, not again, but they're not masking their steps moving up there. It's quite close to the objective, and like you were saying, it's a loud area, so would be able to hear from even cash room.
I'm interested to see. Do you think they'll be anchoring? They're not even going to anchor in construction. They're putting all the resources of a castle barricade. Oh, there's a proximity alarm. They know he's there now.
And Walmai's ready to pick him off. It's going to be hard to shoot him through that area, so Walmai definitely has the advantage there.
What in? I'll ask you this, okay? You're thermite pushing up in that situation. What do you do?
Really, like, breach that hard wall next to him, instead of poking the small door after getting found by a charge. Is
That's what I was
would've done.
curious about. I'm thinking.
They might have just forgot that they're thermite. And
Well,
again,
maybe not forgot their thermite, but shoot out the proximity alarm, open that wall, and fall back. Unfortunately, if you're gonna stick yourself in a 1v2, you know, forcing your teammate to, which it seems like
give up. It
might
looks
be a
like it's
give
what
up
they're doing.
here. It's
Yeah,
not a good first two
I
rounds for them,
think
though.
what they're trying to do is try and cut losses and just act like they're not trying anymore.
Yeah. Which is honestly unfortunate to see, because I know I played with both these guys, and when they are on their game, they are extremely strong people to play against, you know? I've seen, especially Aiden and Cliptic. I mean, Cliptic has only been playing the game for a week and a half. Tops.
Yeah, he's impressive. He does a lot of smart things.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's even playing on controller right now, because his movements don't look like...
Yeah, actually, I know he was tempted to switch over to controller. Obviously, that being his comfort pick, because he learned on controller, right?
Yeah.
The PC. Interesting choice. I mean, H-Degens just seem like they're just having a fun time. You know, they're just hanging out, having a go. But like I said, you know, with H-Degens starting on defense every time, it has to be rough, because their defense has been so rock solid this entire game. I mean, they only lost 2 out of 8 so far. Right? Yeah, 4-2 going into the last one. So they've only lost 2 out of 8,
protect your
which is
bombs from being
honestly
defused
a
by
really
attackers.
nice, you know, pretty good defense record. We are going to see that mirror being brought in, though. Will be an interesting pick. We do have that fuse this time around, which obviously them being on bottom floor can be extremely brutal, because if these guys can keep their drones alive, thrown out, then fused.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I'm sorry. for shooting
Home
you.
improvement time.
I have
10 seconds remaining.
Jammer.
5 seconds left.
I mean, hard breached now. Obviously, it's
Attackers'
gonna be
objective
breached
is
on
to
this one.
defuse a bomb.
Although I didn't see them go up and get hatches, so I'm pretty sure both upstairs hatches, yeah, they are unreinforced. Both kitchen and bar.
And with
Well,
these guys using a lot of strategy, leaving things open like that is really vital. But maybe they don't seem to be defending the rooms where the hatches are. Oh, never mind. They are defending one room that hatches are pretty important. But
An interesting choice to not let that fuse first fuse that hatch too. It just opened it. I suppose it does give away that fuse.
Cluster charge going
hmm,
up.
let's
Fuse
see.
definitely can get a pick. Unfortunately, can't get it on that here. Or mute. Mute standing in a spot with. Mute's not careful here. Might be picked off.
Looks like all of fuses. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
He's gonna
Oh,
deal. Yeah, I was
blowing the
gonna say,
hatch.
he's gonna have to deal some damage.
Oh, he blew it just before he died.
Yeah, an unfortunate turn of events, opening that hatch and letting Fuse drop through. I mean, unreinforcing the hatch in that case worked out for them really well.
Mute fell through and, or not mute, sorry. Fuse fell through and it was able to get him the kill. Might have not been how he wanted the kill, but he got the kill. Now it's up to Akali, which she's not great on her own. She can be if they're really impressive, but in a situation like this, she really needs to stay at a distance, and with needing to push into an objective, she's not the best for that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I do not think she knows that he went around, but he's being quite loud, so...
Yeah, that was great.
Oh,
Obviously
she
being extremely
realizes.
loud.
Yeah, she realizes she's looking up now.
Getting that foot shot, obviously at a disadvantage because with that height advantage,
Oh, and
let's get the pick though.
Guess them, alright. That's up to Mira, which, if I'm not sure, is their top fragger this game so far.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ash Cash obviously being an extremely strong player.
Oh,
This
good
man-
night. Oh no. It's getting a little toxic now.
Yeah, we will see that. Ash Cash is a fantastic player, and it's sometimes I love being on his team because this guy will go for the craziest one-tap LS spawn peaks and hit them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Seems like they're
impressive.
just gonna be stoking the flame here, which it might be. Yeah, it's gonna. Doods A Beast has got to get outside of their own heads right now. They're playing extremely just unfortunate. They're making mistakes that are just they're hurting them in the long run.
Yeah.
Especially like we're seeing these
Attackers
mistakes
need to
like
locate and defuse
Fuse.
bombs.
Obviously, it wasn't much that Fuse could have done, but we didn't see Fuse play together with the team at all. We didn't see them thrown in. We're gonna need Doods A Beast to kind of really push through this. And I know they're gonna watch the game after this, and I'm gonna hear a whole lot of flack on how I'm talking shit about them. But
I mean-
they seriously need to be. They need to be droning each other in. They're not getting the frags. They're not getting all these really good picks. And it's like without, they have to start pushing this through, or we're not gonna see it. One thing I do notice right now though is look at Mew. You see
Placing
three
three of-
jammers right there. Yeah.
They're vulnerable. They're in an interesting location. Like, that's not the location that I'm going to be expecting them to come through
Attackers
for
are moving
drones.
to
Like,
defuse the
I'd
bomb.
expect drones to be coming through upstairs, and
In
He might-
personality too. You can see, again, one of those drones just out in the open. You can just see
Yeah.
it just sitting there. And
And they
it
don't
really,
shoot
it's
it.
unfortunate because drones in 2v2s are going to be extremely difficult. You got to either do one of two things. You got to bring a shield or a drone. Shield for the info or drone for the info. And if you
Yeah.
don't want to play a shield off, then you just have to drone. That's the necessity. I mean, it was like, if we go back to prior matches, we watched Certified Simps bring a fuse with a shield. That fuse shield helped so much.
oh, Ash rushing was able to get clipped to get kill there.
Yeah, it does get that kill. But with Certified Simps having that fuse, bringing in that info, right? Fuse may
Mhm.
not have always brought that, that perfect, may not have gotten too many fuse charge kills, but it was just that info where it just allowed the other teammate just to pop off with that,
Yep, exactly.
right?
And that is
Especially
one of
in
the
2v2s.
that's one of the strategies we actually used when we did win our match. Is we used a shield, or sorry, when we were playing this, we were against Doods A Beast. We actually used a shield, and it actually picked us up a few rounds that we would not have won otherwise,
So were you
because
guys
we
the
were able to
first?
figure it out.
Were you guys the first game?
Yeah, it was
Beast
me
playing
and Doods A Beast, and yeah, we lost
So
against them. It
you
was
are
like,
then.
we're one game wonders because we're only our team is stacked only for the Attack on Titan game, not anything else. So that's why we're one game wonders, because we only expect to win one game. Oh, and
obviously.
defenders win.
Yeah, that,
look, look.
yeah.
Oh, and another more. They're really getting into their heads now.
Ashkash being in his element, man. You could just
Yeah.
I can hear his laughter from here, man. He's just
Yeah.
having a good time. He's hanging out. You know.
I can feel the Doods A Beast's like anger as well. I can feel the like huffing from when they got that kill. They're just probably, I don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah. I feel like at this point we may have seen Doods A Beast just kind of. I feel like they've taken their foot off the gas pedal at this point.
Yeah,
They're
they're
at
just
that point in the
yeah.
game where they're just throwing shit at the wall and see what they can, which is
Yeah.
really unfortunate because I know both of these players. I've played with both of them. They're really good players. They're really good players. They're just stuck inside their head right now, which is really unfortunate.
Attackers need
Yeah,
to
which
locate and
this
defuse
shows
bombs.
that like good teams also have somebody who's able to boost morale because it's not just about playing the game well. Like if you do lose, it is detrimental because that one loss can really hit you hard.
Which might I bring is the only reason I still hang out with these guys because I'm just a morale
Attackers
booster.
have
I mean, you
Oh,
know,
fair
I
enough.
can talk, I can pass, I do the whole 9 yards, you know.
That's perfect. Like teams need that. It was a big thing. So
I'm always at the bottom of the pyramid, but hey, the base stone's what holds up the
10
pyramid,
seconds
guys.
left.
exactly.
See these
Yeah.
castles coming out on
5 seconds
master
remaining.
bedroom and construction window.
Oh, what did they say?
Attackers are
Well,
moving to
content
defuse a
that's
bomb.
funny.
Yeah. With
I don't
Nick
know what-
obviously being he is a YouTuber and
That makes sense.
Unfortunately, I feel like this content might not get a cut, but we'll see what happens.
Barricade up! I'm dry!
They're going in from completely opposite ends of the building as
Oh.
well. They're not really working together. Also, Amaru not using her ability. She's going straight, walking through.
Fair, valid point. I didn't even spot that she was Hamaru, if I'm honest. Might be just because that G8 obviously being an extremely strong gun.
It
Alright.
is.
I mean,
Wait,
if I was running this tournament, man, or if I was in this tournament, I'd go double G8 the whole way.
it is a strong gun, especially with its angled grip it now has for
Yeah.
Maru. So that might be a big reason why she's playing it. Crawling is interesting because it does keep you lower, but it makes a lot of sound.
Yeah, and it does make that head, right? You see that head first thing,
Yeah.
and with, you know, bullet penetration that came through in what? In,
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
unfortunately, interesting choice once again. Sees the shield, doesn't ash charge it, you know?
No.
You have to force them out of that shield, you have to push through it.
Yeah, and that I think looks like he's kind of just messing
Yeah.
around with them. It's not really
Having a
go
good
get that
game.
kill on them. Yeah. Oh,
But yeah,
man.
like I was saying, with that bullet penetration, with now it instead of hitting the foot and stopping, it can go through your foot and hit your head, and that'll count as a headshot. Right?
Yeah, yeah, which could really confuse a lot of players as well, because they see that and they see that they shot them not there and it got them in the head. That'll be confusing. So I honestly like the change, but it'll probably you'll see a lot of people complaining about it. I suspect.
Yeah. That change was a while ago, though. That was before I dropped Siege off my console.
Was it
I-
actually?
I think it was in when Mozzie was released. Yeah, Mozzie and Gridlock.
Oh
It was
wow!
either that or the season after.
I thought it was new. I haven't noticed it then.
Attackers need to locate and
well, yeah,
defuse as many
I know-
bombs as they can.
It might have been in testing for a while. Don't quote me on that. But as far as I know, it's been in for probably about 6 to 8 months for now. By now.
The bullet penetration.
Or it can go through limbs. Like
I thought it was
if you have your foot in front of your face and you shoot the foot and it goes through and hits the face. Before old Rainbow, right? Didn't
Yeah.
have that, but recently
caused-
I thought it was within the past like 6 to 8 months they added it, but I might be wrong on that.
I might be accurate as well. I haven't played for a
10
good like
seconds
3
left
months,
before insertion.
so I have forgotten a lot of things. So
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
last
like-
round of the team.
Yeah,
objective is to
unfortunately there's
locate a
not
bomb
much
and
to
defuse
task
it.
here, guys. I mean, we're seeing the
No.
same thing over and over again. We're
It's
not
more
seeing-
of just them beating them.
Yeah. we see once again bringing that G8. I'm gonna. Oh, no,
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
been a
so I-
while. It's been a
What
few
month
seasons.
is it? October, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so then pretty much 9 months, 10 months. No,
I.
longer than that because it's almost been a year actually.
That is crazy. Yeah, no, clearly I've lost track of time in this game. Because I thought it was recent. Because I remember seeing all the things about it. So yeah, they're not trying. We're smashing
it
the
looks
wall.
like kind of just giving up, which I mean, on an honest opinion,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, go for it.
that kind of makes for a sore sport. You know, fight it out till the end. I mean, you know, lose with dignity. It's unfortunate that you know, you're obviously down, but I mean, you know, only 2 rounds left to go. Should have just finished it off.
Yeah, definitely should. Even if you really wanted to, just fight. Like, it's never good to go down without a fight.
Anyways, it is unfortunate, but what can we do? However, you know, we'll be watching Doods A Beast run through the bracket. I believe they will go and up against the future.
Yeah, they'll be going against us, which is the
And
rematch.
that'll be the revenge game where we see. Oh, is it? No, is it a revenge game?
Yeah, because they beat us the first time, so we'll see if we can beat them again. But Ellie and I have been practicing, so it might not be as brutal as it was last time.
Yeah. Hopefully being able to see that. User of 8, yeah, 1 game wonders. So hopefully, you know, this will be quite the interesting one to see through. Hopefully we'll get get a proper rematch going.
Yeah.
Is that happening tonight, or is that gonna save for another night?
Yeah, we'll have tonight. That'll probably be tomorrow, 4 o'clock if we can. Yeah. It's like wasting everything, just messing
Yeah.
around. Even then, they should probably just, if they're going to do this, they should probably just get themselves killed because it's just wasting time at this point.
Yeah, or just admit a forfeit and just
Yeah.
quit the match.
Just,
I mean,
just surrender. That's a button in this, right?
would work. I mean, let's
I'm not sure
talk
if it is in
about.
the cooking games.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just let them play it out. We'll just talk about it. I mean, we'll take this
10
time to,
seconds
you know,
remaining.
talk about H-Degens. I mean, H-Degens obviously be extremely strong.
5 seconds
Both these
left.
matchups.
Bomb located by attack.
Starting on defense, really for them.
Operators, you are out of time.
Yeah.
Their defense being extremely strong. And I mean, if we have any people who they're going to play against in the future, take this as a note. If you have the choice of to start on attack or defense, start them on attack. Hopefully start them on that back foot, try and get as many rounds as you can on defense, and then you allow them to push it.
Yeah, because that'll defeat their confidence, really.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen them win. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's 10 out of 12 defenses. And I mean, they had a much similar story, what would have been Sunday? No, Saturday as well. Winning what I believe in their games, what I believe would have been, because they attacked first both times, and they had a perfect run on defense then. So only losing 2 overall throughout this entire tournament really, you know,
Attackers
it's
need to
shouting
locate
volume.
and defuse bombs.
I'll definitely bring in. I mean, we see an ace brought this time around. Oh wait, died.
Yeah, this is, well, they're pulling at the clash, so they might not clean slate them this time.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get a whole round off. I mean,
Razor wire going up.
we'll see.
Yeah.
It's looking kind of rough. I mean, I genuinely can't tell if these guys what they're doing. I mean, we see Clash just
seconds
standing at the
remaining.
floor and walking around.
So, who knows?
5 seconds to insertion.
Like I said, it's just unfortunate to watch. I mean, you know,
Attackers must locate and defuse
not
a
every
bomb.
day that a team can. I've probably both typing in chat. I feel like
Probably.
A bomb
might
has
be able
been
to
located.
get on to you though.
I'm surprised there hasn't
We
been
see
any
2
trash
people
talk since
from-
then.
Yeah. I mean, no. At this point,
Oh.
just go down with 1 round, right?
Well,
Get
they
that
might
round
do that.
finished. Get that round
Freaking
finished.
out.
I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't reinforce that at this point, but
No, I think they were just trying to spawn peek, and that's about it.
That AK though being extremely strong
Yeah,
on Ace. I mean,
that's with that site.
yep. And there we go. Now they have the information as to where he is.
Yeah, and with one of like both their teams being alive, a 1v1 or 1v2 with one of them being a Clash is really hard to
Well,
fight
looks
against.
like we might lose a stupid.
Oh.
It might look like we might lose Jaeger. So kinda silly. I mean, they have 2 minutes, play up the clock, and win this round. I mean, you know, it's not over yet. You see Ash taking or Ash. Oh, I guess it is Ash. Ash and Ace.
Area of
Ash
operation.
playing
Defender
Ace. That was
exposed.
I dare you
interesting.
to come closer.
Take damage.
I dare you.
Defender has left the designated staging
Interesting
area.
choice for Jaeger to come out too.
Looks like he's typing. Oh, he's saying jump. Yeah. Well, Clash can't really get in without him being able to pick her off, but
Yeah, obviously just stall the time.
Defender has been discovered.
Take that first win. No, I mean it's a small victory, but take it as what it is. Don't take that 7-0.
Defender
You know.
is exposed.
oh, and she might get it here. We're a little bit low.
Guys go
slow
down
back
though.
up.
Failed TK would be his first kill of the game too.
Yeah. Oh, oh no.
Does do it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. The last game. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Might not be the last round though. I mean, Jaeger obviously still can pull this out. A gunfight against Ace is in his favor, seeing how Ace is already down 50% of the health. I mean, neither side's peeking. Obviously, Ace has to push through. Might be able to. No, there's no way Jaeger doesn't hear that, right? Just trying to bait that out. Rotating downward.
15 seconds left.
Oh, might get picked
10
up from
seconds to
behind
go.
you. Oh,
Yeah,
turns
and
around
they
gets the
win
kill. Hey,
the-
that's 1 round for Doods A Beast.
They didn't lose 0-7, which is good.
Yeah, which is honestly nice to see. I mean, they put up a fight to get 1 round.
Yeah. and they
Yeah,
have
looks
been,
like that's all they were going for on that
yeah, they just wanted to show up there. 7-0.
one.
7-1.
7-1. Honestly, we're seeing that Clash and Jaeger come out again. This might be beneficial. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
these guys obviously have to take the game a little more seriously. Winning a few rounds on defense will net them, you know, a whole lot more. You know, a round is a round no matter which way you kind of look at it.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Right? At the end of the day, it's better to be, you know, 7-1 than 7-0. Quick round off. To me, kind of interesting too. I personally don't play with too many people that actually play Clash.
Bomb
But I'm
located
honestly
by
surprised
attackers.
that you don't see anybody, like, it's just a Jaeger, which I kind of feel like it might
Attackers
be a
have discovered the
comfort
location
pick
of a bomb.
or lipstick. But we just see that Jaeger coming out without anything to kind of help make rotates for
10
Clash.
seconds remaining.
Obviously, Clash being extremely strong whenever she can rotate around the frame.
5 seconds to go. Attackers
Oh,
objective.
there we go.
Bomb.
This site, I do not like
Defender has
defending
been
it,
discovered.
but with the spawn peaks that they're doing, the site is really good to run out because defenders do have that corner to hide
But once
behind.
again, with
Defender
one
is exposed.
spawn peak, the entire round becomes infinitely easier.
Yep. And that might be why they're going in immediately and not from a site where they know they would be. Oh, it looks
Yeah.
like they might even be.
That's so, especially with the Clash, it's a difficult move to make.
Yeah. That Clash is really going to slow them down. As long as Clash is alive at the end, she could probably even stop a defuse on her own.
Interesting choice for Clash to rotate up red, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
All by
alone as well.
herself, too,
Oh,
really trying to
and
make it kill
putting
quick.
away her shield.
Is using that alt walk to push all the way through.
Yeah, that is at least a benefit of that.
Both on stairs. No C4s, but if there were C4s, that'd be 1 C4 away from the disaster.
Oh, and
Using
Nigger.
that gunfight, yeah.
Oh, and more toxicity.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
have fun
back.
putting this together again after this.
Yeah, I honestly am expecting I'm expecting Hentai Degens to go very far in this.
Yeah.
Oh, getting
Well,
that headshot just it didn't quite turn around
just
fast enough
missing.
on that clash.
Yeah.
7-1 going the way of Hentai Degens. Now I'm never gonna be able to hear the end of it, and I'm gonna have to listen to this for the next week.
Yep, have fun with that. Oh man.
So many people
That-
are gonna be moved to the bad boy corner.
Oh man, and that's the end of that.
That's the end of that. I believe that wraps it up. I believe there's no more matches for the night. Although, we do take another look at that, bracket. We'll see. Doods A Beast obviously going back down to fight one game wonders.
Yeah. Well,
And
that'll
then-
be fun.
Does Breakfast Boys have a pass? Am I correct in assuming that they've gotten past to game 12?
All right.
They opted out.
So it looks like that's just right to the end. Yeah. Oh, for semis, we're already on semis.
And then
All
Certified
right.
Sims and H-Degens for semis on upper.
All right. Well, you know, loser bracket's not awful to lose it or to win in,
Wait.
especially for our specialty, not
Okay.
being rainbow. Yeah, it looks like it was just a give up at the end there. But the first round was definitely much more entertaining to watch because it was quite a big fight. Like they may have won 7-2, but it wasn't as brutal. Like they put up a fight near the beginning. It's just as soon as they started losing, they lost their confidence, and that's
Yeah.
kind of a big thing to have.
Hey, are we still live?
Or are we just talking like this, or?
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay.
Okay, so we are still live? Okay. Then yeah, just to kind of summarize that all up, I mean, obviously we saw an extremely strong, very potent game from Hentai Degens. Doods A Beast had it going for them in the first game. They definitely took more rounds, quite a few rounds. In the second game, we kind of saw a little bit of a give up, unfortunate, but you can't help that. Hentai Degens obviously coming out with an extremely strong one. It would be interesting to follow them up. Them and Certified Sims, definitely. Those are my two bets for the who's gonna win this.
Oh yeah.
I have faith in Certified Sims. I'll be honest. I'm rooting for Certified Sims just because
Yeah.
I want to see Hentai Degens lose. But
I think it will
Appreciate
happen
it.
as well. Because yeah, Shifu, you are I don't even know what level. I'm not gonna even be surprised if you're level 200
wait.
at this point.
you're Shifu.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
this is
God.
Shifu.
Hey,
Yeah,
you ever want to carry me in Rainbow, man?
I just got dragged down to gold 2 today. I was supposed to be plat, but then teammates just threw the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's been weird playing Rainbow again. I kind of stopped a while ago, like 3 months ago. So it's actually I've been enjoying it. It's been fun
Rainbow's
to
always
as
a
well.
good game. It's always a good
Definitely
game to start up and play. I mean, it's always it was like it's like I tell my group, I'm like, there's two ways you can play it. You can always either be super try hard or you can be super relaxed and just have fun. I always just like to have fun with games. I mean,
Fair enough.
my try
Try the
hard
game.
days are over.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to go back to a game you haven't played in a long time because you just remember that. Oh man, remember how good I was at this? That's not the case anymore. And that's probably the hardest part about going back to a game.
It
that
does
you just-
take a lot of time. But yeah,
No.
I think I'm gonna go hop out of this call though. It's been a pleasure. Obviously, thanks to Tomb Clan and Aiden for hosting this tournament. Letting
Yeah.
me cast and talk my ass off for hours and hours. I
Good
appreciate
casters,
it.
bro. Yeah, nice to have you casting again.
Well, I mean, I imagine what's tomorrow? Tuesday?
Yep, Tuesday.
I get blood drawn, but after that, I think I should be good to cast. So,
Alright. Well, have a good night. Yeah, thanks for casting. Did your chat? Hold on. Where on Twitch?
Oh, that's Ash Cash. He does that all the time. Dude, I'll be streaming and he comes and does that shit. And I'm like, come on, man. Then I'm like, appreciate it.
Fair enough. Yeah, it looks like they're the one other viewer spectating as well besides me. So
Yeah.
alright. Okay, well, I am gonna practice the one game wonder game because that's all I've got, you know? I hope we win because it will be great if I can get to the finals.